2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Some different faces starting for this team as they have several players out of action with an injury at the moment.
Dealing with a number of injuries, missing some key pieces, an uphill battle for the time being.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Dillingham. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Simons in at the 2. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. With a handful of games played now, we can start to get a sense of how things might shape up this season, Stan.
Yeah, you can get a feel for how things might stack up in a few months' time. You see which teams have put something special together and which teams still have work to do.
The 3 from Okoro. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Now the Cavaliers with it. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And there it is for him.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Left side Mitchell. The 3 ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner and he will adapt.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Okoro. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to MP. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to MP. From deep, Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Now here's Collins. 9 points for him in his last game. Count it.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. And Cleveland another 3.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Okoro, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course is taking place.
Now here's Mobley, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
Collins outside. Pass to Dillingham. Now Simons beyond the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simons right on the money.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Okoro on the wing. The rebound by Allen.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Back to MP. Mobley outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. And here's MP from outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
On the wing, Simons. Here's Buzelis, covered by Mobley. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them, getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Dillingham, following the score by Cleveland. Simons passes to Okoro. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Cavaliers lead by 8. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The Cavaliers, #1.
The way this team played on the...
Look for Cleveland. MP's checked in for Mobley. Merrill comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden. For Chicago, back to MP. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
On the court for Chicago, Jalen Smith is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Miller. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Sexton in at the point guard position. Just 4 to shoot. Richards' shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to MP. Merrill passes to MP. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. MP's got 10 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
From deep, MP, who's locked in, drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Sexton looking around. Great D that time from Allen.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Sexton passes to Miller. Yes, it's good. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
A deep 3 from him connects again from distance.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
That shot a little beyond his normal range. MP's got 22.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Yabusele, look that.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Merrill, and it's Harden in for Schroeder. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Richards. Okoro comes in for Yabusele. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Miller. And Dillingham subbed in for Sexton. Outside Mitchell.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Dillingham. No points yet. Simons outside. The three counted from